Knights fans, thanks for joining us. Sunday, February 2nd, 2020. 14U AA matchup here at the Darien Sportsplex between the St. Jude Knights and the Darien Hawks, or the Chicago Hawks as they're often called. This matchup has some playoff implications as they're 1 point separating these two teams in the standings. The Knights are up by 1 point, both finishing 16 games. The Knights have their green uniforms on with white and black. The Hawks will have their home whites with red and blue. These teams, this will be their third meeting in just over a week, so they're very familiar with each other. A lot of these kids have actually played together at some point, so there's a bit of disdain between these two teams. This is a rivalry matchup. There's a lot on the line, and you can feel it in the air here. The electricity is picking up. Look forward to this matchup. I've been looking forward to it all week. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll be back momentarily with the puck drop to start the game. All right, Knights fans, let's get ready to go here. 13-minute periods at the 14U AA level. Looks like we're going to have Russell, Grant, and Frischella to start off the game. Ryan and Proctor on the back end. Ellardine between the pipes for the Knights. Looks like Grant is going to face off against 79 of the Hawks to start the game here. Get the puck drop here momentarily. And we're off. Hawks control off the jaw. They'll move it to center ice, where Ryan sends it right back down. That's tipped, so the Hawks are forced to play. Number 4 picks it up in the near corner. So move it up the boards, and they just clear the zone. That puck goes all the way down for icing with 12:41 left to go here in the first period. Knights to get offensive draw. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left, or glove side of the Hawks netminder. We'll get a number here momentarily. Looks like Grant against 79 of the Hawks to face off. 50-50 puck comes loose to Proctor in the slot. Here's a shot. Trickles in, save made. And Grant picks it up. She's harassed and knocked down. And the puck's reversed by the Hawks. They'll pick it up in the near corner. Look to move it up the boards. But Frischella's there nicely. And they hold it. Now the Hawks mishandle there. Russell came up with it momentarily. Now Frischella on the backhand. But the Hawks stick that out. Ryan holds it in. Here's a shot right on. Russell with the one-time attempt. Just missed the net. And the Hawks look to gain control. And they'll send it up and into their own bench with the whistle stopping play here with 12:05 left to go in the first period. Faceoff's going to come back down in the Hawks' end. Circle to the right of number 24, the Hawks netminder. Morey steps in for the faceoff. It's won by the Hawks. They'll pick it up. 84 looks to move it up the boards and does. And the Hawks will step right out. They'll just roll the puck into the Knights' end. The Knights give chase. They'll ring it around the board. Sankey's going to pick it up on the near corner. Cross-ice pass. Missed everybody, but it's cleared to center ice. The Hawks will throw that right back in. Halloran's going to pick that up. 88. She throws it to the point. That's held in by 84. Here's a shot. That's sticked away. Hawks pick it up. They'll try to center it, but the Knights are in the way. Held in at the point. That puck goes up. Comes down in the far corner. Here's McIntyre. Tries to move it. That's kicked out of there. Held in at the point. Backhanded centering play is knocked out of the way. And the Hawks have the Knights hemmed in their own zone. Comes loose in the slot. Here's a shot. Hit the post. Still loose in the crease. And it's whistled dead. We'll see what the call is here with 11:07 left to go in the first period. Faceoff's going to be the circle to the right of Ellardine, her blocker and stick side. O'Donnell goes off for 2 minutes. I didn't see what the call was there, so the Hawks will get their first power play. Face off, 50-50 puck. Hawks come up with it. There's a shot. Hit one of their own players. There's another centering attempt. Went through everybody. Russell picks it up in the far corner. She gets it to the line. That's held in. Now Proctor has it. She'll just clear the puck nicely to center ice and take it over nicely by Grant. Grant steps into the zone, and the Hawks gain control, and they'll look to move out. Ryan's there battling for it in the neutral zone. Hawks come up with it. They step in. Number 21 takes a look at the circle. She'll throw that slowly in on Allarding. She's just going to cover up, get a whistle, take no chances. Wise play. With 10:37 left to go here in the first period, we got 1:30 left on the penalty kill here for the Knights. Face-off, circle to the right of Allarding. Urban steps in to take it. Hawks control. They have it right in the circle. Backhanded right, comes loose right in the slot. And the Knights stick knock that out. Now Urban moves it behind the net. Wraparound attempt, staved off there by Allarding nicely. They ring around the boards. That pops out into the neutral zone. Number 15 is forced back to her own line. She'll circle, try to move it in, and she does. Proctor's there and knocks it out of the zone back into the neutral zone. About a minute to go on the Hawks power play here. They go D to D. They'll cross center ice. Number 4 backhands it, but that's staved off by Halloran, and she clears the zone nicely, forcing the Hawks back to their own end. Hawks will pick it up right in front of their goal and circle behind the net. They'll look to move out. 79's going to reverse. She's harassed. Nice play by Morey. Picks it off her stick, moves her right to the crease. It was just Hawks players there. Now the Hawks do clear the zone. Halloran picks up the puck at center ice. Now Morey has the change as they battle for it in the neutral zone, right in front of the timekeeper. Backhands out of the zone by Halloran. They still battle right at center ice. Volgers put her stick on it there. That puck goes up and out of play with 9:20 to go here in the first period. We're still scoreless. Got 13 seconds to go here on the penalty to O'Donnell. Face-off would be just outside of the Knights zone. And the dot in front of the penalty boxes. Looks like 61 against 43 Urban for the face-off. Hawks throw it in. There's Ryan. Ryan goes, banks it off the glass. That'll go all the way down for icing. With 9:10 left to go here in the third period. Still have 3 seconds to go on O'Donnell's penalty. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right, blocker and stick side of Allarding. Urban's going to step in against 61 of the Hawks. They've tried to put it on goal. Nice stick there by Proctor. Get that out of there. Now Proctor will ring around the boards. It'll come up on the near end. Both teams at full strength. There's a shot blocked off by Ryan. Another shot. Slow roller in on Allarding. She'll cover that up and get a whistle. With 8:56 left to go here in the first period. And both teams at full strength will get a face-off. Circle to the right of Allarding. Urban's going to step in against 21, I believe the number is. It's hard to tell with these ponytails. Try to put it right on net. They did. Allarding just gloves that. We'll try this one again. Ref directing some traffic. Puck's dropped, 50-50 puck. Hawks come up with it, 77, circles behind the net. Tries to move it to the front, that's sticked out of there nicely. Now Garrity gives battle right at the point, and Urban picks up the change. That's moved to the half boards. Knights can't get it out. Halloran on the backhand throws it to the point, but that's held in. And nice play by Garrity to clear the zone. The Hawks will move it right back in. That'll be offsides with 8:29 left to go here in the first period. Faceoff's going to come outside of the Knights zone. And the dot in front of the penalty boxes here. Looks like Grant will step in to take it for the Knights against 79 of the Hawks. Grant slaps it into the Hawks zone, and the race is on. Number 4 for the Hawks to get there first on the half boards. She'll look to clear the zone. Got it to the line, but that's held in nicely. Moves to the circle, and they're battling for it. Knights trying to put it to the front. Hawks kicking it out. Hawks will pick it up on the half board. She overskated it. Now she gets it out. Cross ice pass, finds 14, crosses to under ice, steps right in the zone, but nice stick by Halloran, knocking it off her stick. They'll ring it around the boards. Going to be picked up in the far corner. So they battle for it. O'Donnell's there. O'Donnell teamed up against two Hawks. Hawks come out. They centering play, but Halloran was in the way of that. Hawks still controlling in the circle. O'Donnell dives to stave off that opportunity. And it's picked up now by Russell on the near boards. Russell comes charging out of the zone, crossing center ice. She's held up right at the Hawks line, tries to get it to her line mate, but the Hawks will throw that back. Proctor regroups in her own end, takes a look. She's got some time. Cross ice pass, gets to center ice, but the Hawks take that over. Number 9. She'll backhand it to 4. 4 steps into the zone. She's harassed. Push to the outside. Nice stick by Proctor there. Hawks will pick it up. Little play to McIntyre, number 12. Puck comes loose. Here's a shot. Kicked out of there easily by Ellarding. She makes it look easy. And Ryan moves it to the line, and it just does squeak out. Now here comes Russell staving up an opportunity. Her shot sticked out of there. Morey's going to pick it up first. Wrap around right in the crease. Comes loose. Slow roller by Morey. By Sankey. And covered up there by number 24. We'll get a whistle stopping play. 6:56 left to go here in the first period. We're scoreless. Knights will get another power play here as number 4 goes off. 2 minutes. I don't know, it's still 5-on-5. We'll get this thing squared away here momentarily. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of number 24. Morey steps in for the Knights. 50-50 puck, it's in their skates, comes loose, right in the slot, but the Hawks come up with it, and they'll skate it out. Crossing center ice, number 3 just backhands it down deep. It's going to ring around the boards. Proctor send it back. She finds Sankey. Sankey diving, but that's intercepted. Her pass, here's a shot, went over the net. And Proctor picks it up on the far board. She just clears the zone to center ice, and the Hawks will throw it right back in, making the Knights skate. Ryan gives chase, 66, in her own end, takes a look, she's got some time, cross ice pass, doesn't connect. Morey picks up the change in the slot, she'll look to exit the zone and does. It's knocked off her stick right at the line. Hawks throw it right in, Knights throw it right back out, they'll regroup at center ice. Here's 17, finds 23, steps into the zone. Her shot blocked nicely by Ryan, and Karam's into the near corner. Morey picks up the puck. Morey. About a minute to go here on the power play. Knights haven't had much going here. Morey steps into the zone and throws it down low. She'll chase it. Puck's behind the net. Hawks will ring around the boards and just over O'Donnell's stick. And back into the Knights end. Halloran gives chase. She's got one of the Hawks players right with her. She reverses it up the boards, but the Hawks players are there. Nice play there by Urban, taking her off the puck. Now O'Donnell ran into her own player. Puck comes out of the zone. We're going to get a penalty here. Back momentarily with the call. 5:25 left to go here in the first period. Looks like number 43, Urban, is going to go off. 2 minutes for hooking for the Knights. So we'll have 4-on-4 action here for 28 seconds. Then the Hawks will get a power play. Faceoff's going to be just outside of the Knights zone in the circle in front of their bench. Hawks making some changes. Here comes Grant stepping in, tries to whack at it. She comes up with the puck. So move it back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell just misses Russell on that attempt, and it'll go all the way down for icing with 5:14 left to go here in the first period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of Ellarding, her glove side. Grant's going to step in against 21 of the Hawks. 50-50 puck. Grant comes up with it again momentarily, but the Hawks take it right back. They'll play it back to the point. Number 7, here's a shot. Never got on goal. They pick it up. 71, here's a shot. Save made by Ellarding. Chest save. She let it drop into her glove, and she'll hang on. With 5:03 left to go here in the first period. We have 7 seconds of 4-on-4 action here before the Hawks get their first power play. Face-off would be in the circle to the right of Allarding. Grant's going to step in against 21 of the Hawks. We're making some changes here. Puck's dropped. 50-50. Here's a shot. Rolls in slowly on Allarding. She just gloved that with 4:59 left to go here in the first period. They'll drop the puck again. That puck comes loose in the slot. Hawks try to put it in on the backhand. Now the Hawks penalty's over. They're going on a power play as they battle for it in the far corner. Puck squirts loose. Proctor picks it up. She looks to exit the zone and does backhand it out of harm's way. And the Hawks number 4 is forced back in her own end. She looks to move it. Nice play by Russell. Russell picks it up in the far circle. Tries to backhand it into the slot, but there was nobody there. 77, cross ice pass. That's contested. She does find 21, steps across center ice, and Grant's there to muscle her to the boards. As they battle for it, comes loose. There's a shot, went wide of the net by the Hawks. Number 11's going to pick it up into the near boards. Centering play, but Ryan's stick was in the way. Nice play. Now a backhanded play finds Grant. Little chip play to herself. She'll exit the zone as they battle right in front of the Hawks line. The Hawks cross ice pass. Proctor picks that off. We'll move it to the Hawks line. Now the backhanded in front of their zone, or in front of their bench, pardon me. Number 4 takes a look. Cross ice pass. She's going to find number 11, but just missed her. Halloran picks it up. She'll circle. 20 seconds to go here on the power play for the Hawks. That pass is intercepted, but O'Donnell has it calmly in her own end. She'll bank it off the boards, exit the zone. Number 14 will move it to the line. They step in. The Hawks muscled off the puck. They come up with it again. He tries the shot. Easily glove saved by Halloran with by Allarding, pardon me. 3:29 left to go here in the first period. We got 4 seconds to go on Urban's penalty. Faceoff's going to be the circle to the left of Allarding. Morey steps in, and the Knights whack it out. Picked up by the number 17 of the Hawks. They move it to center ice. Both teams at full strength. Here are the Hawks. Here's a shot from the circle. Went well over the net. And that's going to carry them up to the near point. Held in by 17. Now Sankey's there. She'll get it to the line, but 17 holds it in again. O'Donnell gives chase in the far circle. She has it and has some time. Her clearing attempt's deflected. And that puck rolls in on goal for Allarding to cover up. With 2:57 left to go here in the first period. We're going to face off circle to Allarding's left. Number 61 is going to step in for the Hawks against 43 Urban for the Knights. Knights come up with it. They'll look to move it out. They bank it up the boards, but that's held in at the point. Now Proctor has it on her stick. She just skates it out of the zone by herself. Steps across center ice. Proctor steps right in at the circle. Big windup. That shot hit a leg. It caroms up the near boards, and they get it out of the zone. Nice play by Urban. Puck sent in. Ryan gives chase in the near corner. Ryan takes a look. She'll bank it up, but that's intercepted on the half board. Centering attempt, sticked out of there by Allarding. Hawks come up with it on the backhand. They move it to the circle. McIntyre has it. Centering play right through the crease. Now the Hawks pick it up, pinching. Ryan clears the zone. And the Hawks are forced back to their own end. Number 7 picks it up on the near board. 7 steps out of the zone. It's taken away by Ryan. She sends it in deep. Nice play. Number 1 takes a look for the Hawks. She'll throw it up the boards, but that's contested there by Russell. Just squeaks past O'Donnell. She's forced back to center ice to regroup. She has a little issue with it. She does clear the puck, gets it to Russell. Cross ice pass, finds Grant. Grant taking off her stick. Halloran picks it up at center ice. Now Halloran's getting hacked at. Strong enough to hold it in. Steps into the zone. Plays it back to the point. She takes a hit for her trouble. Now Russell battles for it on the half boards. Squeaks loose. O'Donnell holds it in at the point. Hits Russell with the puck. Now backhands it down to the half boards, where she holds it in again as they battle for it. Russell knocks it in deep. That'll go to the goal line. Fischella centering pass. Had Grant there, but she was tied up. Now Fischella battles for it. Held in. Here's O'Donnell. Big shot. Missed the net. Russell picks it up. Moves her right to the crease. Oh, what a kick save by the Hawks. on Frischella's shot. They knock it out, and the Knights are forced to regroup. They'll battle with it at center ice. Now Halloran has it, picking up speed. Halloran steps into the zone. She tries to move it to the front of the net, but that's staved off by 21 of the Hawks. Sidesteps a check. Here come the Hawks, stepping out of the zone. Crossing center ice, under a minute to go here. Turnaround play at the far boards. That pass missed. Comes loose, still loose in the slot. Comes right up. Here's a shot, save made by Ellarding. Follow up. Oh, what a diving play by Ellarding. Now Sankey tries to clear the puck. That's contested. Bogrich is there. She'll move it out, and here comes the Hawks. The Knights. Morey steps around. He shot. Mask save. Rebound by Sankey. Rolls right in and covered up by number 24 of the Hawks. Back and forth action, end to end. Both teams having some opportunity. But they're even here, 0-0 with 11.9 seconds to go here in the first period. Face-off, circle to the right of number 24. Morey's going to step in for the Knights. 50-50 puck. Bogrich picks it up, tries to put it to the front of the net. That's contested. Sankey with another shot. Blocker save. The Hawks will throw it up the boards. Proctor holds it in. That horn signifies the end of the first period. These teams are even. We'll be back momentarily with the puck drop to start the second period. All right, hockey fans, getting ready to start the second period here. Teams are switching sides as we speak. Still 0-0 as these teams often play a very, very close game. This game's no different. Looks like we'll have 79 of the Hawks against 43 of Urban to start the second period. Ruff directing some traffic. Now he drops it. Urban wins it. And Garrity picks it up at center ice. It's knocked off her stick. Proctor on the back end twice. Looks to clear the zone. They battle right at the line. The puck comes out. The Hawks throw it right back in. Proctor is going to find Sawilczak. Nice play by Sawilczak. She takes a hit for her trouble, but took a hit to make a play. Now they battle for it in the near boards, in the near corner. Urban. Hawks come up with it. They'll reverse it and take a look, ring it up the boards. Garrity's in the way. Nice play. Hawks come up with it. Here's number 9. She exits the zone, gets it to center ice. Ryan's there. Knocked off her stick. Ryan's forced back in the far corner. She takes a look and rings it up the boards, but the Hawks are there. Nice play by Urban. Sticks it to Grant. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Grant finds Garrity just over her stick. Garrity looks to center it. That's steered out of there by the Hawks, and they'll look to regroup. Then ring it up the boards. Held in by Ryan at the point. Here's a shot. That deflects wide of the net. Russell gets there first. Centering attempt. Finds Frischella just hot off the bench. They battle for it in the far circle, and the puck squirts loose. Ryan pitches nicely. Moves it right in the point. Here's a shot. Stick save. And the Hawks look to move out and do. They clear the zone and send it all the way down for icing. With 11:32 left to go here in the first period, action picking up right where it left off in this one, folks. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of the Hawks netminder. Let's see who steps in here. Looks like 81 of the Hawks is going to face off against 84 Grant for the Knights. They battle for it. Knights come up with it. Grant plays it back to O'Donnell at the point. Here's a shot right on. Blocker save, I'm sorry. Grant throws it back to the opposite point. Halloran's there. She holds it in nicely. Moves it to the side of the net where number 15 for the Hawks tries to ring it around, but Russell takes it off her stick. Now back to O'Donnell at the point. She throws it in deep where Grant has it. Nice little cycle action. Grant, they battle for it in the near circle, but the Hawks come out with it. Hawks look to step out. Here's 15 picking up speed, travels through the neutral zone, gets it into the zone, and O'Donnell battles for it. She'll throw it up the boards, held in. Here's a shot right on goal. Ellerton with a nice save, number 56. And number 12, McIntyre, ran into the goal there. Hopefully she's okay. But O'Donnell steps right out. O'Donnell chips it in on her own. She goes coast to coast, but the Hawks will pick it up behind the net. Grant picks her pocket. Grant has it. Nice reversal. Looking for a lane. Bring it in front. Right through the crease. But nobody was there. Number 12, McIntyre clears the zone. O'Donnell forced back. She's going to be contested there. She hacks at it and rings it around the boards. That'll be picked up by Morey. Morey finds Volgrich. They exit the zone. Crosses center ice. Volgrich tied up. That's going to be a penalty on the Hawks. Now they touch up. There's your whistle. A little pushing and shoving afterwards. I'm going to have a hooking call. We'll see what the call is. 10:01 left to go here in the second period. We'll be back with a call momentarily. Looks like number 21 of the Hawks gets 2 minutes for hooking. Face-off, circle to the left of number 24, the Hawks netminder. Morey steps in, puts it right through the goal, but caroms to the near boards. Knights hold it in. Sankey gives it to Proctor, throws it in deep. 84 picks it up, puck squirts loose. Ryan picks it up right in the slot. There's a shot that deflects wide of the net. Morey's there. She's contested. Now the Hawks. Morey picks it up behind the net, looking for a lane to get it to the front. That squirts to the near boards. Proctor, nice pinch, throws it down low, and the Hawks just throw it all the way down. That's going to be icing with 9:29 left to go here in the second period. Knights are going to get an offensive draw, circle to the right of number 24. Urban's going to step in against 79 of the Hawks. Minute 28 of power play time here for the Knights. They'd love to get on the board right here. Set the tone. A little conversation going on here. Now we're ready. Refs directing traffic. Everyone trying to get an advantage. Now drops the puck. Hawks come up with it. They'll bring it up the boards. Proctor's going to have it. Big wind up, but that shot was deflected. Now number 9 plays it to 79 in the neutral zone. She steps into the Knight zone, but Proctor's going to take her right off the puck in the far corner. Bring it up the board. Sawilczyk's there. She battles for it. Sawilczyk looks to move it out. Ryan picks up the puck and sends it to the line. 79 holds it in. Here's a shot that deflects wide of the net. And that caroms. Proctor will ring it around the boards. And Ryan's going to chase it down in the far corner. It's taken off her stick by number 1. Move to the far circle. Hawks have it. They send it down low. Now Ryan picks it up. She reverses. Nice play. Buys some time and space. She will reverse again. Takes a look. Ryan just looks to throw it out of there, but hits Sawilczyk with the puck. Now Sawilczyk does recover and gets it out. That'll go all the way down. They wave off icing at the last minute, and the Hawks exit the zone. They're still on a penalty kill. 79 picks it up, steps right in the near circle, sidesteps the check, moves right in on Ellardine. Shot save made by Ellardine. She holds on and gets a whistle with 8:17 left to go here in the second period. Still have 15 seconds of power play time. The Hawks holding the zone here against the Knights so far. Here's the face-off shot. Glove saved by Ellardine. She'll get another whistle. They'll try this one again. Number 61 for the Hawks faces off against 84, Grant of the Knights. They try to put it on goal. Didn't quite get there. Now O'Donnell will throw it up the boards, but number 4 holds it in. O'Donnell has it again. She finds Frischella at the half boards, who's pressed into the glass, and they battle for it. It's in the skates. 3 Knights players against 2 Hawks. Both teams at full strength. 21 comes out of the box. She joins the fray, and they whistle that dead with 7:50 to go here in the second period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Ellardine, her blocker and stick side. 21 for the Hawks steps in against 84, Grant for the Knights. Directing some traffic. I'm not sure what the delay is. Now they're ready. Grant tries to exit the zone with it, but the Hawks hold it in. Now Ellardine. She circles behind her own net. She's harassed. She'll move it to the near corner where Russell chips it out to Grant. Grant sidesteps a hit, crosses center ice, backhanded play, finds Frischella, and they throw it in deep. Hawks give chase. They'll pick it up, ring it around the boards on the near end. O'Donnell holds it in at the point. Nice play. Hawks pick it up at the circle, and they'll exit the zone. Throw it into the Knight zone. Russell picks up the pass. Russell backhands it to O'Donnell, who looks to chip it out and does. Grant picks it up at her own line. Now she'll circle. Grant finds Russell at center ice. Russell shrugging off checks as she throws that in deep. Hawks pick it up. They'll move it up the near board. 77 picks it up and exits the zone. She throws it cross ice pass, mishandled. But the Hawks will send it in behind the goal nonetheless. O'Donnell's there, ringing around the boards to the far side. Finds Sankey. That's just over her stick, but Sankey stays with it. Now it comes loose, and Proctor tries to get it out. Held in. 14 has it on the half board. Centering play. Nice stick by O'Donnell. Staving off that opportunity. Morey clears the puck down. Vogrich is on her horse, chases it down in the circle, takes a look, pulls up. That shot never got on goal, and the Hawks look to move it out, but Proctor's there. Proctor with the shot, hit a leg, another shot, hit another leg, and the Hawks exit the zone. Ryan has it at center ice, and she looks to throw it back down, but that went up and into the bench, stopping play. 6:13 left to go here in the second period. We're a stalemate at 0. Even game between these two teams. Get a face-off just outside of the Knight zone, and the dot in front of their bench. They're going to move it to center ice. What do I know? Morey, 59, steps in against 79 of the Hawks. Puck's dropped, 50-50 puck. Morey kicks it to Vogrich, and then Morey gets it back. Steps across the line, and will send it in deep. And she'll be the first one there. She's going to contest the Hawks player who did move it up to the half boards. Vogrich centering play. That's staved off. Sankey had an opportunity. Held in at the point momentarily by Ryan, but then knocked off her stick. Sankey picks up the puck in the neutral zone. Finds Proctor. Proctor moves it to Sankey, but 79 takes it back. Tries to step in the zone and does. Centering play all alone. Here's a shot right in the breadbasket of Allardine. She hangs on and gets a whistle. We'll get a face-off here. 5:38 left to go here in the second period. We're still scoreless. Face-off, circle to the right of Allardine, her blocker and stick side. Urban's going to step in for the Knights. They try to put it on goal, but Urban was too strong there. Now centering play, sticked out of there by Ryan. Here's another backhanded shot, and Allardine hangs on to that one and gets another whistle with 5:31 left to go in the second period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left, or glove side of Allardine. Urban steps in. That puck squirts right past the crease area into the far corner. Ryan picks it up. Ryan knocked off the puck. Hawks come up with it. They move it right to the crease. Still loose. Sticked out of there by the Knights. And Sawilczek moves it to the line. Held in. Sawilczek finally does clear the zone. And the Hawks have to chase it back in their own end. They'll pick it up. Number 7. She's going to reverse it. Urban's there. She kicks it to the far corner where the Hawks pick it up. Nice pinch there by Halloran. Now the Hawks look to come out. And number 1 has it across the center ice. Number 1 steps into the zone. She's contested all the way by Halloran. 51 picks it up. She's going to circle behind the net, looks for a lane, wrap around attempt, hit the pads of Allardine, and that second opportunity was staved off as well. We'll get a whistle here, stop and play with 4:48 left to go in the second period. Still 0-0, folks. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of Allardine. Looks like Grant's going to step in against 21 of the Hawks. Grant controls. The Hawks get it back, and they'll look to move it. Number 4 is going to pick it up at the far circle, but Halloran's there. Backhands it up the half boards. Frischella battles for it. Hawks come up with it. They'll send it in deep. 77 has it. Circles the net on the backhand. Nice stick there by O'Donnell, who'll ring it around the boards. Move it up. Frischella's there on the half boards. Now Halloran takes it over. She circles. Gets it to Grant, who does chip it out of the zone. The Hawks are forced back to center ice. They backhand it in. Now they battle right in front of the Hawks zone, or right in front of the Hawks bench. O'Donnell finishes the job. Puck's loose at center ice, and Grant to send it in. Number 15 for the Hawks circles. Cross ice pass finds 77 right at center ice. She steps over the line. Nice play there by O'Donnell, staving off that opportunity. Now the Hawks do throw it in deep. Halloran gives chase in the far corner. She'll circle behind her net. Little misplay there, but she recovers nicely. Held in at the point. 15 with a shot. Save made by Ellerden. She'll just calmly cover that up and get a whistle. With 3:41 left to go here in the second period. We're going to face off circle to Ellerden's left, her glove side. Looks like 79 will step in for the face-off against 59 Morey. Morey wins it. They battle for it. Sankey battles for it in the near corner. Now Proctor chips it to the line. 84 holds it in. Her shot deflects out of there and backhanded out by Ryan. And Vogrich clears the zone. Now the Hawks move right back in. It's knocked off their stick. Proctor's going to pick that up. Circle behind her own net, looking for a lane. Proctor in the far circle. Now the half-board throws it up the boards. That's held in. Backhanded out of there. Into the neutral zone by Morey. 84 looks to move it in, but Sankey's stick was in the way nicely. Now Vogrich at center ice. Comes loose. Now Proctor picks it up. She's got some space. Steps right in. Here's a shot. Glove save by number 24, and she'll hang on and get a whistle. Faceoff will be in the circle to the left of number 24, the Hawks netminder. 2:58 left to go here in the second period. We're still knotted up at 0. Morey steps in for the Knights for this offensive draw. 50-50 puck. Here's a shot. Save made. Still loose. Sankey on the backhand throws it in deep. Hawks come up with it. Number 7 moves it to the far corner. She's 14th harassed by Vogrich. Now they bank it out, but Sankey's going to get there. Hawks take it off her stick. They move it to the line. Morey's there. Now O'Donnell picks up the puck. O'Donnell steps right in, moves it through the slot. O'Donnell shot, kick save, and Morey has it behind the net. She's taken off the puck, but held in nicely at the point by Halloran, and she'll throw it in deep. Hawks get there first. Number 1, and she's harassed. Now it's moved up to the half boards. Halloran's going to hold that in to Vogrich, who moves it to the slot. Sankey, it's in her skates. Now Vogrich hacking at it. Still loose. Hawks come up. They clear the zone to center ice, and O'Donnell has it on the backhand. Gets it to Sankey at center ice. Sankey picks up speed, moves it in, but the Hawks will throw that right back out. Vogrich is there. She sends it all the way down, where the Hawks will look to regroup and counter. They skate up. They'll move it. Nice play by Ryan, throwing it right back down there, making them skate. Number 1 is going to try the other side. Moves it up, but Proctor's there, and she'll throw it back down. And they move it up to half boards. Intercepted momentarily, but now the Hawks have it. Cross ice pass. Ryan sticks in the way. She's forced back to her own end to recover. She moves it out of the zone. That's kicked in, but that would have been offsides, so Ryan picks it up. She missed the first passing attempt. Now finds Urban at center ice, who deflects that to the Hawks line. They step in. Garrity gives battle. Now it's moved to center ice, and the Hawks have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Hawks step in. Number 23 staved off by Ryan on the backhand. Still Ellerden, second save. Unbelievable. Wraparound attempt didn't get there. Now they fight for it in the far corner. Ryan's in there. Ryan comes up with it. Proctor finishes the job, moves it, but held in. Here's another shot. Well, way over the net. 77's going to pick it up in the near corner. She's contested by Proctor. They throw it behind. Ryan's going to get there first. It's in her skates. Number 12, 21, or 23 takes it off her stick. 12 has it. Proctor looks to clear the zone, but can't. Held in. 21. Here's a shot right in the crease. 77 had it, but she's knocked off by Proctor. 77. Strong arms are down. Rings it around the boards, but Ryan's going to get there. Ryan reverses it. Ryan buying time, takes a look, goes high off the boards and exits the zone. Nice play. Does not go far enough for icing, so the Hawks are forced to play this. They'll ring it around the boards, and that horn signifies the end of the second period. We're still knotted up at 0. We'll be back momentarily with the puck drop to start the third period. All right, folks, here we go. 13 minutes of regulation left in this one. Teams are back to their original sides. Hawks are lined up, ready to go. Knights are still getting instructions from the coaches on the bench. Here they come out, and they're ready to line up to start this third period. 79 against 84 in the faceoff circle. Hawks control. They're forced back to their own end as that pass misfires. Number 17 is going to circle her net, pulls up behind her net and reverses it, but Russell was in her way. Now she'll throw it up the boards, but Halloran's there to knock it down. Halloran holding it nicely on the half boards there, still battling for it. Puck squirts loose. Hawks can't get it out, and Halloran sends it in deep again. Great individual effort by number 88. Hawks come up with it. They're going to try the other side. Frischella's in the way on the backhand. Moves it down low. Frischella chases it down. Now the Hawks ring it up the boards to the half boards. And O'Donnell's pinch just missed. One-on-one play. Hawks move out. Step into the zone. They got a 2-on-1. That shot went well wide. And Ellerdine's just going to cover that up with a charging Hawk right on the doorstep. 12-11 left to go here in the third period. We're still 0-0. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allarding. Again, 1 point separating these two teams in the standings. Very important game. Morey steps in, shot right off the face-off. Allarding with the save, and she made a second save and now covers up with 12:07 left to go in the third period. Face-off's going to be in the circle to Allardine's left. Thank goodness she was ready for that shot, because I sure wasn't. Face-off as Morey steps in. 50-50 puck. That rolled right through the crease, but wide. Proctor looks to move it and does, but held in by number 1 at the point. Her shot in the slot, and Ryan clears the zone. Hawks take it back, but they battle for it. 61 steps in. She's moved off the puck, but they're able to get it just to the neutral zone. And the Hawks try to throw it in, but too many Knights in the way. Now 61 does try to throw it in. That took a funky hop off the boards. Backhands it in. Proctor comes storming right out. Proctor steps right in the slot. Her shot went wide. She still chases it down. A little delayed call there of a penalty, and they didn't even touch the puck, and they whistled it anyway, so whatever. I think we'll get a trip here with 11:21 left to go in the third period. Faceoff's going to be just outside of the Hawks zone, and the dot right in front of the bench. One of the Hawks coaches having a hard time with the call. I'm not really sure what his issue is. But the Hawks get an all-important power play here. The Knights are going to definitely have to dig hard to stave off this opportunity. Grant steps in. Hawks control. 21 steps across center ice. She's got it on her stick, moves right into the Hawks zone, right in the slot. Glove save by Ellerden, and she hangs on with 11:12 left to go here in the third period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of Ellerden. Grant steps in against 21 of the Hawks. Moved right in the slot on the backhand, moved right on goal. Ellerden takes no chances there and covers up for a whistle. With 11:09 left to go here in the third. We got 1:49 to go on Proctor's penalty. There's the face-off. 50-50 puck. Grant stands up her opponent. Here's another shot. Kick saved there by Allarding, and Russell just clears the zone nicely. And that's not going to go far enough for icing, so great play by Russell. Hawks pick up the puck in their own end. Number 4 looks to exit the zone and does. Crosses center ice, moves right in into the circle. Tried to move it in the slot, but Grant picks up that puck. Now Grant steps across center ice. Grant still on her stick. She's going to backhand that down low. Number 4 is going to ring it up the boards. Off 77 stick. Now Russell has it right in the slot. Here's a shot. Knocked down before it got on goal. Number 15 has it. She looks to exit the zone and does. A little chip play. She moves right into the zone. Steps right in the circle all alone. Here's a shot. Save made. Still loose. She tries to kick it in. And that's whistled dead with 10:15 left to go here in the third period. Ellarding standing strong thus far. 55 seconds to go on Proctor's penalty. Face-off circle to the right of Ellarding. Urban steps in, controlled by the Hawks. Here's a shot. Glove saved by Ellarding. She'll just hang on for a whistle. With 10:11 left to go here in the third period. They'll try this one again. Urban steps in for the Knights. She wins it. Ryan gives chase in the near corner. Rings it up the boards, but just past 17 stick and out of the zone. She's forced back to center ice. She'll look to move it in. Nice stick there by Volgrich. Now the Hawks do get in. They throw it deep. Ryan gives chase in the far corner. Knocked off her stick. Karam's behind the net. Here's a centering play, but Allardine sniffed that one out and gloves it. 9:48 left to go here in the third period. Face-off, circle to the right of Allardine. We got 28 seconds to go here on Proctor's penalty. Morey wins the draw. And she battles for it in the near board. Sorry about the post there, folks. Can't really see it. Morey's still battling for it. She's knocked down. Puck squirts loose to the circle. Played back to the point. Here's a shot. Nice shot blocked there by Halloran. Now 17, she's going to try it again. But Halloran sticks in the way. Comes loose, and O'Donnell's there. O'Donnell reverses it, throws it up the near boards. The Hawks are going to get there. 17, throws it deep. Now Halloran has it. That's contested, moved right into the slot, sticked out of there by Allardine. Both teams at full strength. The Hawks try to push it to the front of the net. Halloran's in the way. Nice play there by Morey. Move it to the line, but held in by 79. Now the Knights do get it out. That goes all the way down, no icing. 84 picks it up behind her net. She'll ring it up the boards. O'Donnell's there to hold it in nicely. Gets it down to the half boards. They battle for it. Sankey's there. Throws it behind the net. Morey's going to get there first. She's harassed. Morey battles for it. She's on the ground. Backhands it, but intercepted by 23, who exits the zone. And here comes Ryans, fresh out of the box, picks up the puck. Moves it to Morey at center ice. Kick to the stick. Picked up by Sankey, thrown in on goal. That took a funky bounce. And number 24 is going to hang on to that one, and she'll get a whistle here. Stopping play with 8:25 left to go. And this one, you can feel the intensity here as this game has a lot of implications. Refs are talking some things out. We'll get a face-off here. Circle to the left of number 24. Urban's going to step in against 61. Now they're going to move it out of the zone. The face-off dot right in front of us, just outside of the Hawks zone. 61 steps in against 43 Urban of the Knights. We still have some explanation going on. These refs got to get it straightened out here sooner or later. And I think they do. Here's the puck chop. 50-50 puck. As they battle for it. Nice play there by Urban. Backhands it into the zone. Number 7 for the Hawks gives chase in the half boards on the far side. She just sends it out of there. And that's going to go all the way down for icing. With 8:10 left to go here in the third period, the Knights will get an offensive draw. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right, blocker and stick side of number 24. Urban steps in for the Knights against 61 of the Hawks. 50-50 puck. Moved to the slot, but sticked out of there by number 11 of the Hawks. She exits the zone. Crosses center ice. Cross ice pass. Finds number 12 streaking in from the far side, but that's staved off by the Knights, and they clear the zone. Number 7's going to throw that back in, but Proctor has it. Moves it to center ice. The Hawks move right back in, and they're going to whistle that for offsides with 7:48 left to go here in the third period. Faceoff's going to be just outside of the Knights zone, and the dot in front of their bench. Grant's going to step in against 21 of the Hawks. 50-50 puck, still loose. Now the Hawks number 4 throws that in on goal. Allardine covers that up, and she'll get a whistle. Again, 0-0 game. She's not going to take any chances here. 7:41 left to go here in the third period. We're going to face off circle to Allardine's left. No changes. Puck's dropped. Still loose in the feet. Move to the side of the net. Allardine's just going to cover that up again. She gets a whistle. They'll try this one again. No changes from either team, so Grant steps in against 21 again. Puck dropped. Moved to the far corner. Volgrich backhands it up the boards, but held in by 4. Here's a shot. Save made by Allardine. She kicks it up and makes it look easy. And she gloves that one with 7:27 left to go in the third. They'll drop the puck again. Hawks pick it up, play it back to the point. They try to move it in, but Halloran was in the way. Halloran exits the zone. She gets it to center ice. Now Vogrich picks up the puck at her line, and they battle for it in the neutral zone. Hawks going to chase that down. Number 15, steps across center ice and throws that down low. Here's Russell. Russell knocked down. Hawks take it over. They'll throw it weakly on goal. Allard didn't just cover that one up. 6:58 left to go here in the third period. We're still scoreless, 0-0. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allardine. Knights win it. Morey picks up her own faceoff. Circles behind her net. Now it's knocked off her stick. Hawks look to move it in. Staved off there by Proctor. Moves it to the line where Sankey's tied up. Hawks throw it down deep. Now centering play. Nice stick there by Urban. And she able to knock it out, and Morey comes cruising in. Morey just had it knocked off her stick. She's pinned up against the glass behind and whistled. That should have been a penalty. Hopefully that young lady's okay. We'll be back here momentarily. No calls there. Faceoff comes out of the zone. Morey seems to be okay. 6:27 left to go here in the third period. Faceoff comes just outside of the Hawks zone and the dot in front of their bench. Urban takes the draw for the Knights and wins it. Knights send it in. The Hawks send it right back out. Now they come in, and that's going to be ruled offsides. So they'll try this one again. Urban steps in against 61 of the Hawks. Urban whacks that in. Number 7 takes it out. That's whistle dead. We'll see what the call is here. I mean, he shouldn't have dropped the puck if he didn't like where her stick was, but whatever. We'll try it again. Urban does the same thing, so that was well worth it. Now the puck squirts out. Ryan picks it up at her own line, and it's knocked off her stick. Hawks move in, but Urban's there to clear the zone nicely back to center ice. Number 1, cross-ice pass, finds 12, McIntyre, who tries to move it in and does, but Proctor throws that right back out. Hawks number 1 steps in, moves it to the slot. Ryan sticks in the way, picks her pocket nicely, and she's got some time and space. Ryan exits the zone, crosses center ice, and sends it in deeply. Nice play. Number 7's going to chase that down in the far corner. She banks it up the boards, finds 12, who just does get it out. Crossing center ice, 61, picks up speed, steps into the zone, tries to move in the slot. Here's a shot save made, still loose. Nice stick there by Halloran. Knock it out of there. Now another shot, and Allardine's just going to hold that. 23 gives her a little extra whack there. With 5:27 left to go here in the third period, still 0-0. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allardine. Grant steps in against 21. Grant wins it, moved to the side of the net. And Halloran's battling for it. Grant gets in the mix as well. Got 4 players battling for the puck. Grant comes up with it, but she's pressed into the glass. Little kick to the stick move, and nice stick there by O'Donnell. Clearing the zone, and the race is on. Russell's going to get there. Russell picks up the puck, but she's contested by 2 Hawks players, and they'll ring it around the boards. Held in by O'Donnell. O'Donnell sends it in deep. Rings it around the boards, behind the net. Russell centering play right in the slot, but the only Hawks players were there, and they're going to exit the zone. 21 picks up speed. They have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. 21, drop play, moves it to the circle. Here's a shot. Glove saved by Allardine, and she holds on. 4:41 left to go in the third period. Back and forth action here. We're going to face off circle to the right of Allardine. Looks like 79 of the Hawks have face off against 59 Morey of the Knights. Puck's dropped, Morey wins it. And then she picks it up. Backhands it to the far corner. Vogrich will pick that up at the half boards. She's contested. Hawks take it over. Here's a shot. Hit Ryan's stick. Still loose. That shot went wide. They're looking to center it and got it to the side of the net, and now Morey whacks it out of there. They still battle for it in the near corner. Ryan picks up the puck. Ryan steps out of the zone. Cross-ice pass finds Vogrich just over her stick, but she's going to chase it down there as the Hawks throw it to center ice. Now O'Donnell picks it up at the Knights line and sends it to center ice where the Hawks pick it off. Number 14 steps into the zone. She's contested. Nice play by O'Donnell and Sankey, tying her up. Puck squirts loose, and Sankey clears the zone back to center ice. 17 moves it to the line, and they step in, and the puck goes down low. 79's going to get there first. She turnaround play. It's going to be held in. Here's 17. Here's a shot. Went wide of the net. O'Donnell picks it up in the far corner. She backhands it to the line. 84 holds it in, moves it right to the slot. But Sankey's stick is there. Now Morey's stick. Still holds it in. The Hawks do. Now they move it to the line. Sankey clears the zone. Crosses center ice and sends it in deep. Great play. 84 is going to run that down behind her net and ring it around the boards. That's going to be held in by O'Donnell. Gets it to Vogrich right at the top of the far circle. Her shot went wide. 17 going to throw it up the far boards. Nice play there by O'Donnell. Nice play by O'Donnell. And she throws it right back in there. They'll try the same side. O'Donnell's been stout. Now they fan on it. O'Donnell again holds the line. Now they just throw it out of the zone. Vogrich gives chase back in her own end. And she's got a little company there, but she stick handles away, gets it to O'Donnell. Now the Hawks knock it off her stick and hold it in. Puck comes loose, top of the circle, moves right in. Here's a shot, block, kick save there by Allerding. Centering play, and Allerding's just going to cover that up as she had a Hawks player on her knees in the crease. 2:31 left to go here in the third period. Still 0-0 game here. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allerding. 61 for the Hawks, steps in against Urban. 50-50 puck. Ryan comes up with it for the Knights. She's going to circle behind her own net. It's knocked off her as they battle for it. Hawks come up with it. They'll play it up to the point. Number 7 throws it in deep. Centering play by 12, sticked out of there. Now Garrity picks up the puck. Lost an edge. Picked up, hit Ryan's stick. Now Proctor comes storming out of the zone. Crosses center ice. Proctor steps right into the slot. Still has it. Proctor on her stick. Here's a shot. Kick saved by the Hawks netminder. And they'll look to counter. They get out of the zone, and Ryan's going to chase that down at center ice. She throws it right in front of us as they battle for it. Now it's moved. Number 3, sticked out of there by Ryan, who's going to clear the zone. Grant picks up the puck. She's tackled. No call. Home cooking. Number 7 comes flying in. She'll just backhand it in there. Ryan picks it up. She's got time and space. Ryan takes a look, moves it to Grant. Right at center ice. It's off her stick, but Frischella's there on the backhand. Now 23 for the Hawks has it right at center ice. They battle for it. Now 15 moves it to the line. 77 steps right in, looking for a lane. She's hacked down there. No call. O'Donnell has it. O'Donnell's going to reverse it nicely, buying some space there as they battle for it. Nice stick there by Proctor as they get out of the zone. The Hawks will throw that back in. Under a minute to go. 0-0. O'Donnell has it. Takes a look. Finds Frischella on the half boards of the near side. Frischella, cross ice pass. Gets Russell at center ice. Picking up speed. Russell steps in. Russell pull up play. Moves to the slot. Frischella still loose. Now the Hawks pick it up. They'll look to exit. And they do just throw it out of the zone. And O'Donnell's forced back to her own end. The near circle. She'll throw it up the boards. And that goes into the Hawks zone, and the race is on. Number 15 picks it up for the Hawks, rings it around the boards. Comes up the far side, steps out. Now the Hawks have a 2-on-0. They'll come Stourman in, takes a look, pulls up, and a save by Allerding. She's saving the game so far. Here's another shot, went through the crease. The Hawks going to hold it in. Backhands it down, under 10 seconds to go. 21 picks it up behind the net. Moves it, Allerding with a third save. Now Sankey's going to clear it. That horn signifies the end of the game, folks. This game ends in a tie. They both have one more game to go. It's going to do it here from Darien, Illinois. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Hey hockey fans, Jackie Folsom here at the Darien Sports Complex where the St. Jude Knights have just tied with the Chicago Hawks. Now I'm here with Mackenzie Russell. Great game today, Mackenzie.
Thank you.
So you have recently switched from defense to being a forward. How do you like that switch?
I really enjoy it. I like having the opportunity to skate it up and get more shots on net. And I don't know. I think defense helped me become a better forward, and I just all together like playing forward better.
And I know that you were injured last season. How does being back on the ice been challenging or rewarding for you?
Challenging, I would say. I lost a whole year, so I feel like I'm kind of behind. I've caught up a lot better now. Rewarding. Last year helped me like see the game and understand it better, so that helped a lot this season too.
And for your team as a whole, what do you think were some of your strengths today on the ice?
I think we forechecked really well tonight, and most of our passes were pretty good.
Thank you so much, Mackenzie. Great game. Now I'm here with Lily Grant. Great game today, Lily.
Thank you.
What do you think collectively as a team were some of your strengths today on the ice?
I think we did a really good job crashing the net and a great job on our forecheck.
And if you had to pinpoint some weaknesses?
I would definitely say getting the puck out and probably our defense today.
Do you do anything to prepare for a tough game like this?
I just have to kind of get in the right mindset, so maybe I'll listen to some music or something like that.
Great game today. Thank you so much for joining us. Now I'm here with Sam Halloran. Hi, Sam. Great game today.
Thank you.
What do you think? I know you're a defense, so what do you think is the most challenging part of being a defense?
Keeping the puck in, definitely.
What do you think was one of your strengths on defense today?
I think I definitely tried to pass to the open people and make sure that I keep my head up and look for them.
What can you do in a game like this? You tied. What can you do to keep momentum up and keep the energy alive on the ice?
Just make sure that you're talking to everyone and encouraging them always, and make sure that you're always on their team.
Do you do anything before the game to get pumped up?
We all listen to music and make sure that it's hype up music, so then you all can get together and make sure you guys are bounding.
And what do you think for defense as a whole? What can you do to pull out more wins?
Definitely support the offensive when they're in the offensive zone, so then they can shoot on net and hopefully they get your rebounds.
Great game today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So now I'm with Abby Urban. Great game today, Abby.
Thank you.
What do you think was the most challenging thing today on the ice?
We had a hard time getting the puck out today of our own zone.
So what would you say were some of your strengths today?
We have a really good forecheck and we get a lot of shots on net. So,
is there anything that you did before today's game to get you in the right mindset?
I listen to music and kind of stretch out before the game. So,
what do you think that the team as a whole can do to pull out more wins in the future?
If we get the puck out faster and more efficiently, I feel like we can get down to the other zone faster and get more shots on net.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.